if you haven't printed it up, it's always a good idea to just look at your screen, explore the tune, and memorize it, ideally. We won't be singing it in that particular key. We'll be singing it a bit lower. If you're writing in the chat, I may not look at it until much later, so if you really have an important question to ask, switch yourself on and do that. Oh God, people are still coming in. What's going on? Yes. Here is the tune. Here is the tune. I die, 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 I die, 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 I die, 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 die. Together. I die, 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 I die, 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 I die, die, die. Next bit. I die, die, I die, 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 I die, 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 die. Just here, don't do the little ending here. So we're going from the top of the second line. Let's go. I die, 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 I die, 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 I die, 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 die. We have a little decorative ending here, which is not in the main melody, not in the skeleton of the melody. It's a little decoration. It doesn't have to happen in every verse. Okay, people are still coming in. What's going on today? Is it a special day? Somebody cannot get in. Let's hope they manage. We'll go from the beginning. 1, 2, 3. I die, I die, I die, 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 I die, die, die. Look what happens next, and you won't see it in all the transcriptions of that song. Usually the little decorative bits here are lost, but this is wonderful. This is 1918, a Kipnis folk songs edition. As far as I know, it's the first publication of this song. So if you can make a little wiggle, wiggle, you'll sound a bit more authentic. Let's go. And next. One more time. Let me just check that everyone managed to come in. No. Oh, 65. We haven't had 65 people since we had sessions in the first lockdown, I think. I guess it's the song, isn't it? Let's try to go through the whole tune. I'll show the music in front of you, but let's try to memorize it. And don't worry about not memorizing it exactly, because I'm sure you've heard already from all these multiple versions of this song, including the Greek version and the Romanian version and the Yiddish versions inside the Yiddish world. Yeah, there are so many different variants of that very tune. From the beginning. I die, 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 I die, 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 I die, 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 die. Chorus one more time, last two lines. Right, do you think we know it? Do you think we know it? It's tricky for me because some of you know when I joined one of two first klezmer bands in Soviet Union after Perestroika, that was in 1990. This was one of the first songs I learned, and I learned a very different, slightly different version of this song. So I'm struggling between the one I know from my much younger years and this one. Let me see you. I'm putting gallery view on. Oh, by the way, before I do that, before I put gallery view on, if you don't want to be on the YouTube video of this session, please put your hide your face, okay? Because now I'll put gallery view on the screen and this video will go on YouTube for those who did not make it to the session, okay? So hide yourself. I'll be looking through your faces, interacting with you, see if you're singing. Right, let's go. Okay, very simple melody, but there's so much we can do with it. Now we're going to look at our text, and the text I learned was, of course, different to what I found in the Kipnis publication, and you will see it in the melodic books. Some of you know what they are, a lot of you do. There is a whole extra history of the song in one of these, but text is also a bit different. Here is what I found in the very first print publication of this song, and I tried to put everything onto one sheet of paper. I won't be able to show you the music and this at the same time, so we're sticking to just the text. Kauf mir nicht kein Lockenes und mach mich nicht schön. Don't buy me any gifts and don't make me look nice. Kauf dir a paar Stiefel zum Preis. Kauf dir a paar Stiefel zum Preis darfst du gehen. That sounds funny to me, a Russian speaker. Buy yourself a pair of boots, and you will have to go to the military service. Priziv is a Russian word when they call soldiers, call young people to be soldiers. We're going to read it in the rhythm of the song. It's not regular. There'll be lots of stretched syllables and squashed syllables, and where you start on the beat, where you don't start on the beat. So that's one of these discrepancies that I warned you about. It won't be exact every time I say it. It may be different. Let's try it together. Kauf mir nicht kein Lockenes. Together. Kauf mir nicht kein Lockenes. Okay, good. Sing it. 1, 2, 3. Kauf mir nicht kein Lockenes und mach mich nicht schön. Nicht, or nit is the same thing. Macht, I've underlined here, so we stretch it. Und macht mich nicht schön, okay? Und mach mich nicht schön, one more time. Und macht mich nicht schön. Next bit. Kauf dir a paar Stiefel. Together. Kauf dir a paar Stiefel. Sing. Kauf dir a paar Stiefel. Zum Priziv darfst du gehen. Together. Zum Priziv darfst du gehen. Sing. Zum Priziv darfst du gehen. And then we have this lovely chorus. Oi, 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 Yoshke Fort Avek. Yoshke Fort Avek. Yoshka is going away. He is leaving. Oi, 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 oi. Is easy. Sing that. Let's go. Oi, 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 Yoshke Fort Avek. Next bit. Noch a sho. Und noch a sho. Another hour and another hour. Together. Noch a sho. Und noch a sho. Sing it. Noch a sho. Und noch a sho. Der Poezd geht weg. What I learned was der Bahn geht schon weg. Der Bahn is a Germanic word, a German word for Poezd. Poezd is a Russian word, a Slavic word for the train. The train is already departing. Der Poezd geht weg. Der Poezd geht weg. Okay? Noch a sho. Noch a sho. Und noch a sho. Der Poezd geht weg. Yeah, like this, roughly. Let's try and bring everything together. Let me just check where the emphasis is on the second line. Kauf paar Stiefel. Du darfst zum Priziv gehen. The words are different here. Let's not look at that. Look at this text only, okay? 1, 2, let's go slowly. And kauf mir nicht kein Lockenes und mach mich nicht schön. Kauf dir a paar Stiefel zum Priziv darfst du gehen. Oi, 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 Yoshke Fort Avek. Noch a sho, der Poezd geht weg. Chorus one more time. Oi, 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 der Poezd geht weg. All right, how is that? How are you coping? Okay, do we have people completely new to Yiddish culture, completely not knowing how to read it, what it is, what the text seems like?
Polina,
Yes?
I think maybe the scansion is lokenes.
Lokenes. You know what? I would not now bother with this. Let's see.
Okay. Okay.
Lokenes. You see here it says Lokenes on, yeah? So it's
Oh,
variable.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
sorry.
it's variable. I would leave it to
Okay.
people to decide. Like priziv, for example, calling to the army sounds wrong to me because of the Russian emphasis, and it's in a different place here. Leave it. Just take liberty with this, okay? Now I'm going to. Oh, there's stuff happening in the chat. Let me know if there's anything urgent I need to know. Otherwise, Ilya Schneevers is here. Oh my God, everyone is here today. So we're going to sing through this verse one more time, and please embellish it with why as much as you like, okay? First verse, and let's sing chorus twice. Before we do this, let me just draw your attention to these little things. It says sie, her. In the original Yiddish text, it also specifies sie, she sings. And here it says he, he sings. Ooh. Let's take these out. And then it says bis zusammen, repetition, together, yeah, like a bis, like bravo and bis, yeah, in this, like the repeated bit, together. So it's a dialogue, right? So we see it as a dialogue. Let's go. And kauf mir nicht kein Lokenes und mach mich nicht schön. Kauf dir ein paar Stiefel zum Priziv darfst du gehen. Oi, 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 Yoshke Fort Avek. Noch a show, der Poezd geht weg. Oi, 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 Yoshke Fort Avek. Noch a show, der Poezd geht weg. All right, now we really know the tune, don't we? Yeah, I want to make it a bit messy by playing you something and seeing if that confuses you or not. So I put lots of different links, but not all the links I found, not all the links have been sent for this song in our introduction to the song on the website. So I want to play you a tiny little bit of one of the modern interpretations of the song of a Romanian band, and let me see if I can do it here, with slightly different text. And I know that there are people here who may want to talk about the history of this song. We will have a tiny break after the second verse, and we can do that. Now, just to make things messy for you, I will play you just a little bit and just compare it to what we've just done in terms of style, ornaments, and just the general mood of the song. Can you see this one? Can you see it on the screen? Yeah? Let's go.
Și un motocicle de haleală, de pileală, este bereche. Și mai trebuie o trăsură și un motocicle. Pe strada mare ca un berechet, plâng fetele după mine că-s băiat deștept. Când mă plimb pe strada mare ca un berechet, plâng fetele după mine că-s băiat deștept.
Okay, how was that?
Polina, what are the lute-like instruments?
Don't ask me. I don't know Romanian music
Okay.
that well. Come on. I'm only teaching you the song. I may say something wrong. I have kind of certain names of instruments in my head, but maybe Ilya Snevis, are you here? Can you tell us what it is? We have a famous klezmer here, and Ilya Snevis.
I'm not so famous yet, but I will be after I give this lecture about the instruments.
What instrument do you think this is?
Well, I think it's actually said in the video. There was a line that said who's playing what. I think it's a kobza, but a fretless kobza. I'm not really sure.
Well, that's what I thought, but I wouldn't.
I think in the beginning of the video they had a line saying who is playing what. So.
Yeah. All right. We are going into the second verse. Let's look at that. What happens? What she said? Yeah, don't buy me anything. You are going away, and just buy yourself some working boots. Second verse. He says. Seja mir gesund, mein teure Kalle. We have to stretch syllables the way you like. I will do it this way, you can do your own way. Let's experiment with it. As in folk text, there is never the right number of syllables per note. Seja mir gesund, mein teure Kalle. Together. Seja mir gesund, mein teure Kalle. I would sing it like this. Seja mir gesund, mein teure Kalle. Like this, something like that. Noch dir will ich behenken. Together. Noch dir will ich behenken. Mer wie noch, mer should be stretched. Mer wie noch alle. Together. Mer wie noch alle. Okay, I'll try to read it in the same way as I just read it to you. The whole verse. Seja mir gesund, mein teure Kalle. Noch dir will ich behenken. Mer wie noch alle. Okay? Seja mir gesund, stay healthy, mein teure Kalle, my dearest bride. Noch dir, for you, will ich behenken, I will miss you. Mer wie noch alle, more than anyone else. Good news, right? Let's try to sing this. You can vary the melody to fit with the words. Okay. All right, and then we'll sing chorus. Seja mir gesund, mein teure Kalle, noch dir will ich behenken, mer wie noch alle. Oi, oi, look at chorus, oi, Yoshke Fort Avek. Noch a kusch und noch a kusch, der Poest geht weg. Oi, 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 Yoshke Fort Avek. Noch a kusch und noch a kusch, der Poest geht weg. So the only word that changes here in chorus, funny line, is noch a kusch. A kiss and another kiss, yeah? Not another hour and another hour, but a kiss in this verse. And you can go between these two different options. This one, noch a sho, and this one with noch a kush. Now, I suggest we sing the second verse one more time so you get used to how to line up this text. And then we will sing it from the beginning again, just to have a bit more fun. Seja mir gesund, mein teure Kalle, noch dir will ich behenken, mer wie noch alle. Oi, 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 Yoshke Fort Avek. Noch a kusch und noch a kusch, der Poest geht weg. Oi, 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 Yoshke Fort Avek. Noch a kusch und noch a kusch, der Poest geht weg. Fun, let's go from the beginning. You know what? I spent 4 hours looking at the history of this song today. I've interacted with Ilya Saitanov in Moscow. He sent me a bunch of things. I talked to Joshua Horowitz in California. He sent me a bunch of things. And then we found this article written by Martin Schwartz about this particular song in the liner notes of these CDs. And there is one liner notes that I cannot find. And he talks about the Syrian and Armenian roots of this song. And this is endless. And Joshua Horowitz said, this song is back to life, even it's been stabbed to death 1,000 times. It keeps going and keeps going. Let's sing the first and the second verses all the way through, and then I'll play you the Greek version, one of the Greek versions of the supposedly original song, and we will compare how the tune is similar but different. Okay, from the beginning. She says, Kauf mir nicht kein Logenes und mach mich nicht schön. Kauf dir ein paar Stiefel zum Sprise darfst du gehen. Oi, 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 Yoshke Fort Avek. Noch a show, der Poist geht weg. One more time. Oi, 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 Yoshke Fort Avek. Noch a show, der Poist geht weg. He says, sei mir gesund, mein teure Kade, noch der Welt benecken, mehr wie noch alle. Oi, 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 Yoshke Fort Avek. Noch a kusch, der Poist geht weg. Oi, 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 Yoshke Fort Avek. Noch a kusch und noch a kusch, der Poist geht weg. Let's listen to a tiny bit of one of the Greek versions. This will be a recording from 1927, and I'd love to show you the music in front of you, but I can't. I don't know how to show you the music and play you a video at the same time. If you have your music in front of you, see how it changes, just to attract your attention to something. It starts with 1 and then it goes to 5 in our version. In the Greek version, something different happens. It starts with from 5 going to 1, right? From dominant to tonic. Let's go. Share screen. This is so exciting. This song we could talk about it and sing it for ages. Share screen. That one. Have a listen. Beautiful version. Sorry. There we go.
Mangiko,
Okay, I don't want to stop it. I would just listen to listen and listen. What do you think? Did you notice? Yeah, somebody is talking. Where are you? Speak. Hello, I heard someone's voice.
Yes, Greece. From Greece, yes, actually.
Yeah. It's
yes,
Greek
actually from Lesbos, island Lesbos.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a song we know.
You know it, and is it about love? It's about love, right?
Yes.
It's a love song. What I know is that this is a welcome. We have people from Greece. Fantastic.
A lot today. A whole choir.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow, that's amazing. Welcome. So as far as I understand, that song Your song, the song you know, also has several different versions of the text that I found online, and it's about love. It's just about, I think, a man talking about how wonderful the woman is, right?
Yes.
How he feels the burning desire for her, which has nothing to do with the Yiddish version of the song, and so we can just assume that the connection is purely musical, and that Lebedeff, the famous Yiddish performer, did write that text. We don't know, but did you notice how the decoration was really there? So in the 1918, when the publication of the Kipnis book, the one we've been looking at, was done, the ornaments presumably still existed in the Yiddish singing, if it came into the Yiddish song, but then they got lost because we know that ornamentation and decoration gradually gets lost from Yiddish singing. Let's look at a bit more. We have a few more minutes. This is far too short, this session, for a song like this. And please do listen to all these other versions of the song. They're all over the internet. Now, we won't sing the whole song, but because there are some interesting colloquialisms here. Let's say, so they keep talking and they keep expressing all sorts of sadness. Let's look at the last two verses. Yeah, we're going to go speed dating now with this text. We'll read through it together fast, okay? We'll read through it together fast. Klogże, so he says to her, Klogże nicht und weinje nicht. Together? Klogże nicht und weinje nicht. Sie ist Altdingblotte, I guess like this. Sie ist Altdingblotte. See this? We'll stretch C's. Sie ist Altdingblotte. Sing it and I'll translate it. Let's go. Klogże nicht und weinje nicht. Sie ist Altdingblotte. Don't despair and don't cry. It's literally, it says Altdingblotte, as far as I understand. Altding is everything, and blotte comes from bolota, which is a Russian kind of bog. It's like nothing, it's hard, it's difficult, it's black, it's dark. Now, next bit. Ich will sein bei Phonien. Together. Ich will sein bei Phonien. Der schönste in der Rote. Okay, der schönste together. Der schönste in der Rote. So, ich will sein bei Phonien. I will be in Phonien. Phonia is an interesting thing. Phonia is a generic name for a Russian that Jews used to refer to them, these Russians. Phonia, Aphonia, it's a reference apparently to one of the most common Russian names, and there would be other, I know of other names in other cultures that people refer to, speaking of the whole nation. I have some kind of negative examples in my head. I won't say them, but I'm sure you know some. So this is Phonian, just general Russians. Der schönste in der Rote. I will be in the Russian army, the most beautiful. Rota is a division, is an army division. Fast forward, sing the whole verse. 1, 2, 3, and Klogże nicht ohne weinje nicht. Sie ist Altdingblotte. Ich will sein bei der Phonien, der schönste in der Rote. Oi, 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 Yoshke Fort Avek. Noch a show, der Poezd geht weg. Oi, 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 Yoshke Fort Avek. Noch a show, der Poezd geht weg. And there is a last verse here that I'd like us to look at that enables us to talk about the general mood of the song. You know, it's always often played, especially instrumentally, as a fast, jumpy tune. Once I heard it sung, and this is how I learned it, of course. Once I heard it sung slowly and as an absolutely heartbreaking, tragic song. When this is it, this is the end, and we may not see each other. And, you know, if we leave aside the fact that the main character of the song is actually a historic figure that apparently existed, just imagine any regular Jewish young person going to the army for 25 years. This is what they did in the czarist army. That's a lifetime, right? And that kind of sadness appears in the last verse, and that only very, very sad and heartbreaking version I heard was sung by Adrian Cooper, and she really made me cry. We know the great Adrian Cooper, the great performer in New York, who taught a lot of us a lot of Yiddish song. So that's the last one. That's what we're looking at. Droisen is a zavieruche, together. Droisen is a zavieruche. That little Y indicates a yot here. It's a zavieruche. Zavieruche comes from a Ukrainian word which is like little whirlpools of wind, little, yeah, like little what are they called? Yeah, whirlpools of wind, little storms, snowstorms, right? Droisen is a zavieruche. Droisen is a schnee, okay? There is snow there. There's this blizzard outside. Droisen is a schnee. Last bit. Oh, hoi vei mamele, dos kepele tut vei. Oh, my dear mother, my head hurts. Oh, hoi vei mamele, dos kepele tut vei. Let's sing this verse. Let's go together. Droisen is a zavieruche, droisen is a schnee. Oi, vei mamele, dos kepele tut vei. One more time. Droisen is a zavieruche, droisen is a schnee. Oi, vei mamele, dos kepele tut vei. Oi, vei, oi, Yoshke Fort Avek. Noch a kusch und noch a kusch, der Poezd geht weg. Oi, 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 Yoshke Fort Avek. Noch a kusch und noch a kusch, der Poezd geht weg. I hope you know the song by now. We'll just sing it and sing it and sing it and experience it from the inside. We will sing the verses we know. And before we do this, I want to ask you if you think you might remember, or at least kind of read, half invent the chorus. Words of the chorus. Oi, 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 oi. Yoshke, easy to remember, right? It's the name. Yoshke Fort Avek, goes away. Yoshke Fort Avek. Okay? Oi, 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 Yoshke Fort Avek. Then, noch a sho, or, noch a kush. Another hour, or, another kiss. Noch a sho, und noch a sho. Or, noch a kush, und noch a kush. Der Bahn geht, der Poezd geht weg. Der Poezd geht weg. It may be a bit of a too much for non-Yiddish speakers, but I don't want to be going up and down in the page when I share text with you. So you could just do la 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 la. Choose what's easier for you. Otherwise, I'll be just going up and down, okay? So, first verse, chorus. Second verse, chorus. Then this one, and chorus. And the last one, chorus. This is what we're doing now. Ready? Let's go. Kauf mir nicht kein Logenes und macht mich nicht schön. Kauf dir ein paar Stiefel zum Preis, darfst du gehen. Oi, 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 Yoshke Fort Avek. Noch a scho, der Poezd geht weg. Oi, 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 Yoshke Fort Avek. Noch a scho, der Poezd geht weg. Sei je mir gesund. kusch, der Poezd geht weg. Oi, 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 Yoshke Fort Avek. Noch a schon, noch a kusch, der Poezd geht weg. Klok żenischt und wen żenischt, es als Ding blote. Ich will sein bein von ihnen, der schönste in der Rote. Oi, 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 Yoshke Fort Avek. Noch a kusch, der Bein geht schön weg. Oi, oi, I can fix it here, that I'm done. You can look at the top here. Not quite. Oi, gescho, der Poezd geht weg. Draußen is a Zaveruche, draußen is a Schnee. Oi, wei, Mamele, das Käpele, tut weh. Oi, 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 Yoshke Fort Avek. Noch a kusch, der Poezd geht weg. Oi, 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 Yoshke Fort Avek. Noch a kusch und noch a kusch, der Poezd geht weg. Okay, what do you think? We will sing it one more time. And of course, you will find lots of other versions, even of the Yiddish text, with different text. The one I know, Karol, so things are happening, there is a lot of mess happening, what's happening, Yoshka is leaving us, and then it goes into that text. So there are lots of different versions, okay? We're going to sing it one more time. Make sure you're sitting upright. Embellish it as much as you like. Oi, 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 oi. I will try to go between the oi, oi, a little dreidel, and the krechts, oi, 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 which is slightly different ornament. One is whirling around the note, and the other one is oi, oi, just swinging your intonation upwards without really singing a higher note. Oi, oi, oi. So I'll be jumping between these two. You're welcome to join me. Here we go. Kauf mir nicht kein Lokenes und mach mich nicht schön. Kauf dir aber stiefelig, zum Prinzip darfst du gehen. Oi, 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 Yoshke Fort Avek. Noch a scho, der Poezd geht weg. Oi, 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 Yoshke Fort Avek. Noch a scho, der Poezd geht weg. Sei je mir gesund, mein teure Kane, noch der Welt bin keine mehr wie noch alle. Oi, 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 Yoshke Fort Avek. Noch a kusch, der Poezd geht weg. Oi, 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 Yoshke Fort Avek. Noch a kusch, der Poezd geht weg. Klok je nicht und wein je nicht, sie's als Ding blotte. Ich will sein Bein von ihnen, der schönste in der Rote. Oi, 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 Yoshke Fort Avek. Oi, noch a scho, der Bein geht schön weg. Oi, 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 Yoshke Fort Avek. Noch a scho, der Bein geht schön weg. Draußen is a Zaveruche, draußen is a Schnee. Oi, wei, Mamele, das Käpele tut weh. Oi, 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 Yoshke Fort Avek. Noch a scho, der Poezd geht weg. Yoshke Fort Avek. Noch a show, der Poest geht weg. Ay, 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 oi, 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 Yoshke Fort Avek. Noch a show, der Bein geht schon weg. Ay, ay, da, 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 ay, 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 da, 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 ya, da, 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 ya, da, 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 ay, 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 ya, da, 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 ay, 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 da, 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 ay, 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 Yoshke Fort Avek. Noch a show, der bandit schein avek. That's it. Thank you very much. I guess not enough time for this song. Thank you very much, all these guests of our sessions coming today. You're welcome to join more. It's fantastic to see 70 people in the session today. Hooray! And see you on Thursday for a Russian folk song. And next Monday for a Yiddish song, I don't know which. Maybe it'll be something composed, not folk, something more modern. We'll see. Thank you very much. Say goodbye to each other. Let's wave and say hello and goodbye. Have a wonderful evening, morning, wherever you are. Our international team.
Bye bye.
It was very nice. Thank you.
Polina.
Bye.